At number 10 is Prey. Prey is one of the smartest sci-fi FPS games ever made. You wake up aboard a massive space station where absolutely nothing is what it seems. The deeper you go, the more reality begins to unravel. What makes Prey special isn't just the mystery, it's the freedom. Every player experiences the story differently, depending on their choices, abilities, and morality. And that ending? Yeah, it changes everything. Far Cry 3 took the FPS genre into psychological territory. At first, Jason Brody is just a scared tourist trying to survive. But over time, he slowly transforms into something darker. And of course, there's Vaas, one of the greatest villains in gaming history. His definition of insanity speech became legendary for a reason. After years of updates and the Phantom Liberty expansion, Cyberpunk 2077 became one of the strongest narrative FPS RPGs ever created. Night City feels alive, brutal, and deeply human. At the center of it all is V, and the digital ghost of Johnny Silverhand constantly living inside your head. The game tackles identity, mortality, corruption, and what it really means to survive in a broken world. This game changed cinematic FPS storytelling forever. Before Modern Warfare, military shooters were mostly straightforward action games. But this felt personal. The shock moments, the intense pacing, and especially the mission All Gillied Up helped redefine what FPS campaigns could be. Stalker: Shadow of Chernobyl doesn't tell its story through flashy cutscenes. Instead, it builds dread through atmosphere, exploration, and mystery. The zone feels alive and completely hostile. Every abandoned building, every strange anomaly, and every distant sound pulls you deeper into one of gaming's most immersive worlds. BioShock Infinite traded the underwater nightmare of Rapture for the floating city of Columbia, and somehow became even more mind-bending. The relationship between Booker and Elizabeth carries the entire game. Then, the ending arrives. And suddenly, everything clicks into place. It's ambitious, emotional, and unforgettable. Titanfall 2 has one of the greatest FPS campaigns ever made. The gameplay is incredible. Wall running, giant mechs, insane movement. But the heart of the story is the bond between Cooper and BT. Somehow, a giant war machine became one of gaming's most lovable characters. And if you've played it, you already know which scene hurts the most. Metro Exodus is pure immersion. Every bullet matters. Every journey feels dangerous. Every quiet conversation around the train adds emotional weight to the world. Unlike most shooters, Metro slows things down and lets you live inside its world. The result is one of the most emotional survival FPS stories ever made. Half-Life 2 changed storytelling in games forever. There are barely any traditional cutscenes. Instead, the world itself tells the story. City 17 feels oppressive. The Combine feel terrifying. And Gordon Freeman somehow became an iconic protagonist without ever speaking a single word. Even decades later, Half-Life 2 still feels ahead of its time. Was there ever really another choice for number one? BioShock isn't just one of the greatest FPS stories ever. It's one of the greatest stories in gaming history. Rapture is unforgettable. Andrew Ryan is legendary. And the famous twist completely changed how players viewed narrative choice in games. Few games blend gameplay, atmosphere, philosophy, and storytelling this perfectly. BioShock remains the king. So, what do you think? Did your favorite FPS story make the list? And which game deserves the number one spot in your opinion? Drop your rankings in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more gaming countdowns and deep dives. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.